into Texas, where big story, not only in the state of Texas, but frankly across the nation. We're talking about the devastating flooding in Texas. And today we got updates from officials, from state officials, from local officials there. More than 100 people killed in this flooding. Again, just devastating stuff. We want to send it now to Vanessa Croy from KENS 5 in San Antonio, our colleagues there in San Antonio. Vanessa, thank you for your time. Where are you right now? Kind of walk us through what's happening there.
Yeah, Nick, and you just mentioned the first part. Here in Kerr County, this is Kerrville, where they have just reported 56 adults reported have died in these deadly floods and 30 children. We just heard from the lieutenant of our Texas game wardens here, and he was talking about mental wellness for all these first responders out here. And he said finding the body of any person is extremely tragic, but the body of a child is just extremely, extremely tragic. So this is a staging area for our first responders. We have everything from local level, all our local first responders, our state troopers, and then we have federal assistance as well. We have choppers in the air all day, still out in search and recovery efforts, and it is a massive effort for those first responders out here. So if you think about it, there are mountains and mountains of debris that is just littering the riverbanks, and they have first responders on foot, and they have to comb through those piles of debris layer by layer, hoping they can find one of the missing people. In fact, they can't even tell us how many people are missing because they still don't feel that they have enough reports to confirm that number for us. So, you know, to put it in perspective for you, a friend of mine in this area said the immense pain is unreal. It's very difficult for these communities. And the other thing is, if you think about these local first responders, many of them, this is a small community, many of them are out trekking through this treacherous, terrain, looking for neighbors, looking for friends. It's incredibly tragic and difficult for this community.
And Vanessa, we've heard countless stories from victims, families, the first responders, as you just mentioned. Any stories stick out to you that, again, I know you've heard and seen a lot, but anything that sticks out to you?
You know, many of my colleagues have been out in the ground, boots on the ground, talking to people that have lost loved ones, that have lost their homes. I mean, there are many homes out here that are they're gone. They're slabs. People have lost their RVs, their automobiles, and we've had people out. But I can tell you, my colleague Sue Kellberg talked to a man who walked out his backyard and saw a woman clinging to a tree, and he was able to, first responders came out and rescued her, and they took her in and gave her clothes and gave her a shower, let her take a shower. I mean, that's just how wonderful these communities are. On Friday, when we first learned overnight, we were at one of the parks here that was hit very hard, and a woman came up to me with her family, and they didn't have any shoes on, and they were frantically, desperately searching for their brother, and they didn't know where else to go. She said, "I've stopped a few officers, and I don't know who else to ask." And she came to us, and we gave her the only thing that we knew was a phone number. But, you know, just people out here, it's so hard for them, especially the ones that are still waiting for their loved ones to be found. In fact, I'm sure you've heard about Camp Mystic. There were over 700 campers out there, and we just learned today that there are still 5 campers and 1 counselor missing. I mean, I just cannot imagine what those parents are going through.
Wow. Before I let you go, you've been so generous with your time this afternoon. What does the next couple of days look like for the folks there in that area?
Yes, we just heard from a local county and city officials here. Let me look at my notes. I'm going to read you what the sheriff told us, because right now they're telling us that their main priority, all their resources are focused on bringing people home. He said our top 3, locating those people, identifying them, and notifying their next of kin. And then he also left us with something else, that their last live rescue was on Friday. So these recovery missions are ongoing. They will be ongoing. The sheriff's saying today, we will not stop until everyone is brought home.
Vanessa, thank you for your time. You guys be safe out there. Again, that is KENS 5 there in San Antonio, Texas. Vanessa Corey, they're covering the flooding, the devastating flooding in that area. Again, thank you, Vanessa. It's countless stories, as you just heard there, from that devastation, from that flooding there. Still a long way to go, but you kind of get a sense of what's happening there in that community.